Oh yeah, have you guys seen this video? The PewDiePie drawing for 100 days. I feel like if he keeps doing this every single day, he's gonna fucking draw better than me in like in a year. Imagine being a VTuber who's drawn by PewDiePie and you get to call him your mama. You think he's gonna be a VTuber mama?
Here's a picture I drew when I was 7 years old. It's me and my dad showering. What's the problem? I know what you're thinking. Endless potential in this young artist.
Dad showering.
The truth is, I always liked
there's
drawing.
There's a game called Shower with Dad. Have you guys heard of it?
I just never practiced it. So in my last video, I decided to try and practice drawing every day for 30 days. And I realized this is amazing.
Cursed.
I'm having so much fun. And I could compare the result when I started to after 30 days, and it was a big difference. So it really made me motivated to keep going, and especially with everyone in the comments being so supportive.
Actually, drawing is kind of like learning a language though, because like at first the improvement goes so fucking fast. You learn so much because at the start you do like get faster improvement,
Therefore,
and then later on
and we're at day 100.
start dying.
I drew every day for 100 days. So let's look
But
at the result.
honestly,
Did we have the same kind of improvement, or have I peaked?
I don't think it matters as long as you draw every single day.
Here we are.
Wow,
I'm so
thank
excited
you.
because I purposely have not looked at these old ones as well, so we can hopefully experience this together. Just for reference, this is where I started.
And like on day 1, he was drawing eyes.
And this is where we left off at day 30. I really didn't like these.
And then he
I
stopped.
bought these markers or pens to fill in. I thought it would automatically make it better, but it was just really hard. You know, 5 days after I'd done my video, I felt like I just lost sort of what I had gained. Like, I was so mad about it, and I felt like a fraud. Like, oh, did I just trick everyone? Because I couldn't draw it anymore. So
I still get that kind of feelings too. So like,
and I tried to
it
draw
doesn't
as much
go
as
away.
I had time, and slowly gain back my momentum. I draw Momo here, because Mancha wanted me to, and she drew Momo as well. I added it to the end. Oh yeah, so my favorite rhythm game is called Annytf Sun, and they have these characters that are really interesting because they're so detailed.
Doesn't he have
and
like
fun
a whole
and
fucking
weird,
arcade
so
at his?
I really like drawing these.
His
And I feel like
place
I got the proportions decent
of
enough,
Annytf.
which I couldn't do before. So yeah, I love drawing these. It's fun to try out different styles. I have not developed my own, and I'm just trying to draw different things that I see and like as much as possible. And that's what everyone told me as well. The best way to improve is draw from reference. So I drew these super quick, and I felt like they were kind of fun and weird. Had a day. So sad, anime girls. Anyway, I finished the book. I never thought I would. So I bought this new one at a local store, and it was so shitty. Like, the pages are so flimsy. And oh, what's this? New sponsor time. Time to get your wallet. Introducing the PewDiePie G Fuel Seal Shaker.
Holy. Oh my
Go through this
god.
quickly. I started drawing more realistic.
I got 100 of them.
And I drew this one, and my god, I was so proud of it. I loved it so much. I couldn't believe I drew
so
it.
nice.
And I felt like, yes, I did it. I drew something I liked. Finally. It was also kind of a blessing and a curse because I would always compare whatever I drew to the best thing I felt like I drew. And it made me really hate a lot of stuff that I drew that I don't think was that bad. I don't know. Just drawing random stuff I find online on Pinterest and Google. God damn it! I think I was having a bad day.
That's a classic.
Didn't have time to draw that day. Interesting, because I don't remember why. Maybe it was because I was just doing so bad. Who knows? It's interesting because now I look at this and I can immediately tell just like what's way off. The head is too small. It's not really balanced. It's the sort of stuff you automatically pick up when you draw. Yeah, and the eye is
He probably was
way too high up in
upset.
comparison, you can see here. But anyway, it's kind of fun to go through these, to be honest. Spend more time on some than others, I guess.
It
I
is.
think 57 was a good day. Maybe not.
when you're not satisfied with your art, it's just when you're on a losing streak. And then you finally get a win one day.
But yeah, I sort of plowed through this book. So I bought this really big one, like a proper art book instead of a sketchbook. And I tore off the first 2 pages. Because the paper was so smooth and I wasn't used to it, and it was just so difficult. So no one will know what I drew, but I could actually fit a lot more into one page, which I think was really fun to just look at. Yes, I draw cat girls. Don't judge me.
I might
so I
need
to sort of page
dust
per day,
off my
really
old
like
sketchbooks and
Try to
drawing them
commit to a
actually,
full,
for real.
full body. You can see how many attempts it took me to actually draw something I was happy with. I feel like you draw one thing you like that will cost you 10 things you hate. I use myself as reference for some of these. I know that's kind of weird. I just needed the pose that I wanted to draw. Yeah, and that one too.
He looks cuter than an
I don't want to be an
anime
anime girl. I just need a reference. Oh yeah, this one in the middle is Marzia. I drew it super quick. I asked her to pose for me. It's kind of bad, but it's fun to draw it.
His motivation to draw is so he can draw his wife. That's so sweet.
Here we go. So I borrowed one of Marcia's pens, the green one.
That's actually cute. That's like
really
one of the
bad
first
in the
things he
beginning,
does.
but
He draws his wife.
And I think it was just too strong. I never used a marker before, so I wasn't sure how to do it. Obviously, it takes more time to color stuff, but I really enjoyed doing it, and it sort of makes them come to life more. And I was trying out different things. Sometimes it doesn't work.
I like how he just like crosses his drawings like that. I could never do that.
I did yellow, which I really love.
Also, I like his idea. A dedicated page for one color or like similar shades. I actually have never done that. I don't think it's because even like it doesn't matter if the drawings are better or worse. It's just yellow pops so much.
This one, and I did it so sloppily that I felt like I could have done that better. So it reminds me of an anime I watched when I was way younger.
The
I don't
orange
remember.
one.
It was like a redhead girl with a samurai sword. Did a purple
But she looks nothing like that girl.
These are very anime drawings.
Dude, can we appreciate how he nailed the fucking colors? Like, look, he used like pink shade over here, and he mixed it with this blue shade, and it looks sick. That looks so satisfying. Like, he nailed that. Like, how? A lot of people take years to figure out colors, and even then they don't. He has like feel for it.
Oh, my new favorite. I love this one. This is on day 84. This is nice to look at. I think it works. So it took me 40 days to feel like I drew something.
It makes me want to like also dedicate a sketchbook where I would like copies from my favorite artists or like my favorite doujin pages. Just for fun and like to absorb the knowledge more, I guess. I kind of want to do that.
I feel like there's definitely an improvement. I can see it already, but it just took me so many tries. And I was trying different. Anytime the head is shaped differently, it's like a whole different ball game if you're not used to it. So I drew from the side for the first time, and as you can see, it took a lot of tries. But I got there, okay?
Bro, this MF been drawing for a month is already better than me. Well, because he's drawing every single day, and he also is analyzing a lot. Drawing a lot is not gonna make you improve, because like I had a stage in my life where like I guess as a teenager I used to draw a lot, but I was just mindlessly drawing the same thing over and over and over. And yes, that can make you improve, but not as fast as when you're like drawing and you're like noticing things like, okay, this eye is way too high, so like next time I draw a face, I'll try to draw it like lower. And he's noticing these small things a lot, and I honestly think it has something to do with age too, because when the older you are, you have bigger library in your head, especially if you prior to drawing, if you were already like appreciating, I don't know, like art and stuff like that, you like organically are gonna have like better eye for things. Yeah, like your taste and stuff. So I think getting older helps too.
Don't ask me what happened here. Still really struggling to be consistent with the different angles of the face. Messed up the eye. I remember liking this one. I think it was a bit sloppy, but kind of nice. Could have done a better job, but hey. So for day 98, I wanted to draw with you guys. So we'll do that now. So yeah, I realized I never actually drawn anything and recorded it before, so it was a bit weird, but this is how I do it. I bet it's wrong.
Seems, I mean.
Clearly. Because I like to do the eyes first just because they're the most important. And at least the placement of them. Then I sort of try and figure out where the chin is going to end up in relation to everything else. And that does not look right. That looks better. Face is always scary, in my opinion.
I started noticing that in the past few years, I've like some certain things about drawing clicked suddenly in my head. Not because I was constantly like practicing, but because just something in my brain just clicked, you know, at some point. And like the older I am, the more moments like this I have.
The more, I don't know what to call it. The pen? The black pen?
Drawing one like parts of the bodies, I don't know, like faces, eyes, whatever the heck.
Anyway.
Like certain angles.
Why not? So I colored in the
neuron activation.
I decided to add some splash of green, just so the 3 colors would show up somewhere.
That's like any skill.
Well. It actually looks nice. But this is the result. 99, I felt like I could finally more consistently draw different face angles. It didn't take me 600 tries, as you can tell by the lack of eraser, in comparison at least. And then on day 100, I just wanted to draw again with you guys a little bit of Chainsaw Man, because I love these characters and I think they're so fun to draw. It's still fun to look at it.
Everyone loves Kabani.
So yeah,
no!
That concludes my 100-day drawing challenge.
No.
I owe a huge thanks to you guys for being so supportive.
Should I?
One of the main reasons I actually decided to keep going, because I wasn't planning to do it. I remember asking
Should I read the manga even if I watch the anime?
Embarrassing myself uploading this video, like. But everyone was so nice. When I started going to the gym like 7 years ago, I was not in shape at all. But I remember thinking, after I'd done it, I was like, well, I've done it once. Now I just got to keep going. And then eventually I'll hit my goal. And I'm kind of keeping the same mentality with drawing, you know? I don't know what my goal is, but all you got to do is keep practicing.
There's no goal in art.
That's all it takes.
I forgot to do the comparison. So this is where I was at 30 days. And this is where we're at now.
What the
Maybe
heck?
you can't tell a massive difference, but I can tell a massive difference. I feel so much more confident.
It's like it makes your brain feel happy,
and also just to be able to incorporate color. I hope in a year I can develop my own style more, but we'll see you guys then.
I definitely spent more time this time around, and I was having so much fun doing it anyway. Whatever goals you have, I believe in you. You can do it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Bro, I feel like every time I draw now, every time I'm gonna draw, I'm gonna have this video in the background. I feel like this is the kind of video I could replay a lot of times because of the way it makes me feel. I just fucking love seeing people improve in art. It's like one of the best things. Why am I fucking tearing up? What the... Bro, it's just a PewDiePie video, hello? I just really like seeing it. Especially when somebody sticks to drawing like that. Makes me want to try too.